Hello and greetings to everyone here at the Gnostic Takeover channel, and welcome everyone on this very special day of the 369. Today is the 3rd of the 3rd of September 2022, which numerologically, as we know, adds up to 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So you have the 3, 6, and 9, as September is the 9th month of the year. And I'm not so much going to go into the Gregorian calendar, and if it attunes to the natural cycle, that's a whole different discussion. However, today is a significant day, and I want to use the opportunity to remind everyone that the Gnostic Takeover channel here is founded upon, at the very basis, on the sequence of 369. Every word you hear from my mouth on the Gnostic Takeover is based on the sequence of 3, 6, and 9. And my whole work is based on it also, and I want to take the opportunity on this very special day to remind everyone of the significance of the order to the universe. And the 369 is the key to the universe. It truly is the key to the universe, and there's a lot to say about this sequence. And the universe is not random. There are no coincidences. There are only effects whose causes have not yet been found out. So, in the materialistic paradigm that many of us have been programmed into, in this scarcity-based worldview, where our countries are run by puppets of the political class that follow the orders of the psychopathic class in the background, and the psychopathic class laughs about the general population because they have not been initiated into what they think are the great secrets of the universe that these dark occult priest class uses against humanity by way of manipulation, specifically through mind control methodology to get what they want. The Gnostic Takeover counteracts the workings of the dark occult on people's minds. The Gnostic Takeover is a hub for true spirituality to emerge and to become widespread once again. And when you stick to the principles, what I had to learn is to stick also to the discipline of being a moral being, not on some days, but all days, attuning one's behavior with morality. Then you are initiated more and more into the real information about the workings of the universe and how this universe really works, how Source works, which is why the Gnostic Takeover is also a platform for the forces of ultimate power to speak through me, to speak through everyone when you open your mind and you choose to walk the path of the heart. When you realize there is an innate, inborn intelligence inside of you that just needs to be activated. That's what the Gnostic Takeover stands for, the activation of natural intelligence. And I want to use the opportunity to also give great honor to the man that was Nikola Tesla, who most certainly had his natural intelligence activated, who would have changed the paradigm on Earth when it comes to how we perceive energy and realize that we're like fish in the water swimming in an energetic current sea that we can tap into and that we can use instead of wiring. That is very similar to how the Gnostic takeover is often not really perceived in the right context. The Gnostic takeover is similar to Tesla, when Tesla says, you don't need wires. It's all around you. The energy is all around you. There is an intelligence that you can tap into that will heal you, that will penetrate your intelligence and make you grow further and make you realize that you came here to not be a slave, but to change the entire fabric of reality. The same way the Gnostic takeover says, you do not need anyone to save you. There is only the knowledge, gnosis, true knowing of the self and the psychological operations of the mind, and to take back full control over our own mind so we can become the creator beings that we are. We don't need anyone saving us. We save ourselves. For we realize that we all have responsibility for our own life. This is our life. And there is only this knowledge that you can take in, the knowledge of the workings of the nature of reality. That reality is not materialistic. That your reality shifts and transforms in every single moment of your day. And when you apply your discipline, you shift the entire fabric of reality and you make your dream your experienced reality. The Gnostic takeover takes back and receives back the magic that our reality is governed by, the true laws of nature, that puts nature in front of science again, the natural sciences, and not be lost in technology that is only used for the control of human minds. We take back all of that. The Gnostic takeover says it's enough. You know that the old paradigm has ended. How do you know that you are in the new paradigm? When you know what ended the old ways of thinking. We see that the problems in the world originate from our ways of thinking, how we think about the world, that we've been programmed and think how the world is, but there is far more to explore, and it is up to us to make the choice to rediscover the magic of life. Today is the day of the 369, and I just give a personal recommendation out to everyone. I'll be celebrating this day with a bonfire in the forest. It need not be much. You can have a fire anywhere, or you can also just light up that candle where you live and go with the flow, go with where it takes you. meditate, find your place of peace, of silence, and let the natural intelligence come to you. Ceremony is all about focus. It's all about intention, and you can write down your intention. Write it on a piece of paper and burn it in the flames of the bonfire or in the candle. That intention is received by the universe, and you'll be holding the key of the universe with the 369. If you listen to this after the 3rd of September, don't you worry that you've missed the 369, because the 369 is happening every day. It's about the evolution of our consciousness, and to put our intention where we want it, take back control of our own minds. That is so deceptive. The program of dark occult priests who want to program the population to subordinate to the will of priests whose name you've never heard. They get off from owning your mind, and they fear the day where you discover and when you take back your own mind. The 369 stands for many things. The 3 is the Trinity. It's the upright triangle as well as the downward triangle. Has everything to do with the solid foundation, the 3, of thoughts, emotions, and actions. When I think, and so I feel, and so I act, my reality changes. That's the key to changing reality. When I think, as I feel, and as I act. Everything starts with your thinking. And if you are connected to the source of your natural intelligence in your heart, that gives the commands to your mind. The seat of natural intelligence is your heart. The 6 has everything to do with harmony, with balance. It is the perfect geometry, the hexagram, that is it's the strongest foundation. It cannot be removed. Therefore, the 6 stands for grounding also. The beehives, they create in 6s, in hexagrams. It has a lot to do with grounding ourselves and grounding us deep in the earth, for grounding and anchoring our being in the now. So when the 6 stands for balance and harmony, now you know why the perverted dark occult priest class have hijacked the 6 and wanted everyone to believe the 666 is bad. Yeah, when you think like this, in that way of thinking, that will manifest as your reality. And the dark occult makes sure that there isn't any harmony and that there isn't any balance. For if there were harmony and balance and equilibrium, their mind control operation would cease to exist. This is the power of true esoteric information in its true context. This is first-hand information of what I know is the truth. I don't believe in it, as I would be creating a new cult. Gnosticism is the end of all religion, as John Lamlash says. And it is the end of all cults. It's the end of all believing. It's knowing. I know this to be true. And when the 6 is for grounding, the 9 takes us up into the higher spheres. and we have that imbalance, we're grounded in our being. Level-headed approach in the 6. And the 9 makes us envision the greater picture. I'm the only one who puts the boundaries on my thinking and on my visions. I can think great things, and I can think the greatest of all things, and I will create them as energy follows intention. There is no materialistic, limited universe in my experience. There is only energy, frequency, and vibration. And I have the power to create everything. I am the life. I fly like the eagle. I have the overview vision that the enemy is very afraid. I cannot be in danger, for I am the danger to the program of mind control, to keeping me stuck and keeping my family of mankind stuck with the same old bullshit stories. I do not originate from the ape. Maybe you dark occult priest class have had sexual intercourse with apes, but I most certainly didn't. I originated from the universe itself, from the source itself that creates the universe. That is all based on the 3, 6, and 9. The Gnostic takeover stands for the new world. That is also the ancient world. When we had our planet in our hands, when we had our life in our hands, there was a worldwide civilization that created the great monuments throughout the world. And we're here to take it all back as we walk right into the Vatican. We take down the dark occult. We shine the light because we are the light. And no one can change who I am. I am the power. I am the source. No one tells me what to do. I am the commander-in-chief of the plant kingdom intelligence. This is my planet, for I treat this planet with respect. And I have the authorization from the earth herself. I am only here by invitation of the Great Mother. So, I'm happy to always kindle the flame of wisdom, and may it shine in your reality just like the sun is shining. It is the time for the life force to rise. We are the power. I wish everyone a happy 369 day today. Thank you.